After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense has... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Following the interception, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The play fake. Now Young. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
That is caught on the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Young will set to throw. Now he's going to have to eat this.
Accelerate.
Joshua Hines Allen able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Young. Under pressure, got him again. Josh Hines Allen dropping it for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Maybe.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Throwing, Young.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That
wow.
is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Online, but
and he missed it. Come on, man. Oh, my God. That's a touchdown. Oh, my God.
Jeffrey denied 3 points at the very end. things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Lions.
Young now. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. He'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now it's 2nd and 9. In motion, the tight end. Here's Young. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. Touchdown, Detroit! Colston Loveland in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to widen their lead in this first half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Ravens nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Timer pass set to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
What are you doing, man? You got to show me.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Tackle on the play by Christian Benford.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now 2nd and 5. The slot man in motion right. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. It's Young off play action. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 12. And the Lions, first down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Young quickly to the flat. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
A 52-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they put a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sideline and in the huddle looking at each other.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. Oh, the spin. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
39-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Now he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Second and 10. And now here's another interception.
Yeah.
And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17. yardage lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch. In this one, Charles turns to goal.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Pass to the right side, caught by Berman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Parker, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something that's going to hit the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions
Can't believe you, Philadelphia.
touchdown.
That's embarrassing.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on
See
the
what?
year. And the Lions add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
I understand. Oh.
Here's Bass now for the extra
I
point.
feel you, shit. Gotta get my young QB together, though.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Glad you playing the game out, man. Most cats quit and whatnot, man. It's real honorable of you. I appreciate it.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone.
Respect.
So that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
What's wrong, little girl? Oh, I see big girl. My bad.
The Raven offense
Talk to your
sets the
sister.
line for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a full
Wake it up.
loss. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Ooh, I missed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella taking it rolling into the secondary. But how about the big part of it, taking care of the football? He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers of ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Come on, Jair.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The extra
Play, Jair.
good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. He'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road day next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.